Hello and good morning to all of you. This is Engineer Amanullah and today's topic is earned value management. Earned value analysis is the most important topic in project planning. Earned value analysis means that you have planned your project and some time passed, some of your activities are completed and some remaining. Now today you are standing and looking back at your past and you see how you have done things. What were the hurdles and what affected your project, or whether these factors will affect your project in future also or not. You see all these things and you predict your future, how your project will perform in future. Measurement from earned value analysis can be used to see potential difference deviation from scope, schedule, cost baseline, and earned value can also be used to report your project and to forecast your project performance and may be used in change request also. There are different factors in earned value analysis by which we can predict our project forecast and we can see how our project is performing. Which are first of all is planned value. Planned value is as of today what is estimated value of work to be done, scheduled to be done. Earned value is what work is actually done and how much we have estimated for that work performed. And actual work is that how much cost incurred on work performed until today. Budgeted at completion means what do we think that the project will actually cost, and estimated at completion means from this point how much more it will cost to complete the project. Variance at completion means how much over and or under budgeted do we expect to be at the project end. And to complete performance index means that what cost performance goal must be met to stay within the budgeted at completion. For example, if we are over budgeted, then we have to save money to be in the budget. And if we are under budgeted, then maybe we can spend a little more to maybe to speed up activities. Similarly, if we are ahead of schedule, we can slow down a little, or if we are behind schedule, then we have to speed up the project. So here it is, all of these are explained by a project, by a diagram, sorry. We can see from here, this is my project timeline. Here it is starting and here it is finishing, and I am standing here today. Here some of the work is performed. Some of the work is performed here, and some cost also occurs. So from this diagram we can see from here to here up until completion of project how much money we have planned to spend. This is budgeted at completion. And how much we have planned to spend until today, this is a planned value. And how much we have actually spent, this is actual cost. And how much work is performed, how much work is done. For this, how much we have planned is earned value. And this is remaining work, how much this remaining work will cost, this is estimated to complete. And this cost of the remaining work plus actual cost is estimated at completion. Now after that we will see some formulas which will be used in earned value analysis. This is cost variance formula. Cost variance formula is earned value minus actual cost, and schedule variance is earned value minus planned value. Cost performance index CPI formula is earned value divided by actual cost. CPI means that how much by which rate we are under budgeted or over budgeted. For example, zero point 0.7 CPI means that we are getting 70 cent worth of work for each dollar spending. If CPI is greater than 1, it means that we are under budget, and if CPI is less than 1, it means that we are over budgeted. We have to cut some expenses to be in the budget. Schedule performance index CPI is earned value divided by planned value. It means that how much we are progressing, at how much rate we are progressing. For example, zero point 0.7 SPI means that we are progressing at 70% rate we planned. SPI greater than 1 is good because it means that we are ahead of schedule, and SPI less than 1 is bad. It means that we are behind schedule. Then there is some remaining work. For that remaining work, there are different formulas to be used in different scenarios. For example, here there is one scenario that our original estimation was fundamentally flawed. There were many flaws in our estimation, and we have rejected that estimation. Then we will re-estimate our project, our cost for the remaining work. In that case, estimated to complete means that you have to re-estimate your project. This formula ETC is equal to budgeted at completion minus earned value. This formula is used that something happened in the past, but this thing will not continue in future, and the remaining work will be completed as we have planned it. Then in this scenario we will use that formula. Estimated to complete is equal to budgeted at completion minus earned value divided by CPI. This scenario is used that when something good or bad happened in your project in the past, and same thing is expected to be continued in future also at the same rate. In that case, you will use this formula. And estimated to complete, budgeted at completion minus earned value divided by CPI and SPI. This formula is used when your project is affected by both cost and schedule, and same thing will happen at same rate in future also. Then there is formula for estimated at completion. Estimated at completion is equal to actual cost plus cost of remaining work. Estimated cost of remaining work. So all these things we will explain by an example. This example I have taken from Rita PMP exam preparation book, and I also recommend that book to all those who are preparing for PMP exam. This is a really good book, and all the things are explained with example. So in this example, we have to build a project of four-sided fence. Each side is to take 1 day to build and cost 1,000. The sides are planned to be completed one after the other. So from these lines we can take data that our project is, there are four sides and each side is taking 1,000 pkr, so our budgeted at completion will be 4,000, and there are four sides and each side is taking 1 day, and sides are planned to be completed one after the other, means they are having finish to start relationship. So we will take 4 days to complete this project. From here, this data we can take. Then today is the end of day 3. 3 days have passed. Now you are on the site and you are taking data from the site. So this is data you took from the site. Side 1 is completed and 1000 pkr is spent. Side 2 is completed and 2000 pkr, 1200 pkr is spent. And side 3 is 50% completed and 6600 pkr is spent. So from this, which values you can take? One is planned value we can take from here because this is today is the end of day 3. So by end of day 3 we should have spent 3000, yani 1000, 1000, 1000. Three sided should have been completed, and three sided means 3000. And actual cost you can take from here. This is actual cost 1000, 1200, 600, 2800. And earned value cost is that you have completed two-sided and a half, means 2000 plus 500, 2500. These data you can take from this example, and the other factor we will calculate. So as I have explained, planned value is 3000, earned value is 2500, actual cost is 2800, budgeted at completion is 4000. From these we will calculate CPI. CPI means earned value divided by actual cost, 0.89. SPI. SPI is earned value divided by planned value, it is 0.83. Estimated to complete is budgeted at completion minus earned value divided by CPI. It is 1680 Pakistani rupees. This for estimated to complete, I have taken this scenario that something happened in the past and same will be continued at same rate in future also. So ETC is 1680. Estimated at completion will be actual cost plus ETC. So 2800 plus 1680, actual cost will be 4480. Cost variance is that today how much we are deviating from our budget. So it is two and a half side are completed and planned for two and a half side is 2500, but we have spent 2800. So we are 300. We have spent 300 more Pakistani rupees to complete two and a half sides. Schedule variance, how much we are deviating from schedule. By end of day 3 we should have completed three sides. So planned value is 3000, but we have completed only two and a half sides, so we are 500 or half side behind the schedule. Variance at completion, how much we will deviate from our budget at the end of the project. This is budgeted at completion and estimated at completion. Putting these values, we will spend 480 rupees more than we have budgeted for this project. Now, this same example we will incorporate in our Primavera P6 software, and we will see how Primavera P6 software behave. There is an issue in Primavera P6 software. It will not give you a proper CPI because basic purpose of Primavera P6 software is critical path method analysis, CPM analysis, and part analysis. But we do costing and quantity analysis also in Primavera. Mm, it does, but there are some flaws in Primavera. It will not give you a proper CPI. This I will also explain in same example. To incorporate this example in Primavera, let's say this is my project window in Primavera. I will define a new project here, and EPS I will select engineering and construction. Let's say project ID is earned value and project name is earned value example. Here activities are starting. My project is starting from 23rd November at 12 a.m. I want to start it from 8 a.m. Responsible manager E and C is okay, standard rate is okay, finish. So this is my project. I will check here defaults. Responsible manager is this one, this calendar. Okay, my calendar of the project is my new calendar. Fixed duration, duration type is fixed duration and units. Percent complete type is duration, activities or task dependent. Okay, now I will open this project and I will define 4 activities. Let's say this activity is side 1, this is side 2, this activity is side 3, and this activity is side 4. All are having 1 day duration, and all sides are finished to start. All sides have finished to start relationships. So I will assign predecessor. Okay, so this project is taking 4 days, but here you can see there is no cost because I have not assigned the cost to my project. Here I will assign cost by assigning resources. Now cost is assigned to my project, that is budgeted at completion is the values we are getting. Budgeted at completion is 4,000. Actual cost until now it is 0 because I have not updated, and planned cost all these things will be 0. Estimated at completion is 0 and estimate to complete is estimated date completion is same as budgeted date completion, same estimate to complete, because all of the project is remaining to be completed. Now I will update this project accordingly as shown in this example. I will update my project, but before updating your project, what you should do, you should make a copy of your project. And even before making a copy of your project, uh, assign a baseline to your project. Okay, so this I have assigned a baseline to my project. Now I will make a copy of my project. If something went wrong, then I can get it back. Baseline I also want to copy. Okay, so now I have copy of my project to be on the safe side if something went wrong, and I will come to this project, open it. Now I will update it, and before updating it, you should do some setting, because as we have already discussed here, there are different formulas for estimate to complete. We have to do setting in Primavera accordingly. I have used this formula in my example, so I will make my Primavera software accordingly. Here is a technique for estimate to complete. This one is already checked, and from here I will also check. This one is already checked. If this is not checked, you can check it, and you can make settings as your project scenario is. So now we will come to updating the project. This is side 1. As in example, this was all completed and 1000 was spent, and this activity side 2 was also completed, but it took 1200, and side 3 was 50% completed, and it took 600. Now I will update my project. It is end of day 3, which means that 3 days work is 3 days has passed. You have to update it, this one on 26th of November. Now it is giving us correct values. So you can check from here our result were, and I will explain what problem Primavera gives when you are calculating your estimate to complete and CPI, all these values. Here our planned value is 3000, and check in Primavera planned value is 3000. Earned value is 2500. Check in Primavera earned value is 2500, and actual cost is 2800. Check in Primavera actual cost is 2800. Then our CPI is 0.89, same 0.89. SPI is 0.83. SPI is also here 0.83. But here Primavera gives some problem. Estimate to complete. It is 1680. Here Primavera gives 1600. How Primavera gives this 1600 is just simply Primavera is adding these two. And CPI, Primavera is not calculating correct CPI because there are some flaws in Primavera, because basic purpose of Primavera is CPM analysis, not costing. We do costing, but it gives some flaws. Solution for this one is same. If this one is not correct, estimated date completion will also be not correct, cost variance will be not correct, variance at completion, all these things, there will be problems. So first we have to sort out this problem. To sort out this problem, you have to manually calculate your performance factor. Performance factor means 1 over CPI. And CPI, how you can calculate your CPI? CPI is earned value divided by actual cost. You have to manually calculate this one. Earned value is 2500 divided by actual cost is 2800. It gives me 0.893 CPI. Now if I divide 0.893 divided by 1 divided by 0.893 gives me 1.12. So my performance factor is 1.12 here. What I will do, I will manually put my performance factor here. 1.12 is my performance factor. Now I will see what happened. So you can see from here all values, now we are getting correct values. Now check with the example. Your SPI is 0.83, see SPI is 0.83, and ETC is 1680, ETC is 1680, and estimated date completion will be 4480. Estimation at completion is 4480. Cost variance is minus 300. Cost variance is minus, in bracket means it is in minus, so cost variance is minus 300. Schedule variance is minus 500. Schedule variance here it is in minus 500, and variance at completion is minus 480. Variance at completion is minus 480. So this example we can solve it in Primavera, but you have to do some settings in Primavera, and the main primary purpose of Primavera is not costing. Primary purpose of Primavera is CPM analysis and part analysis. So we can do costing, but we have to calculate some of the factors manually. So this is all for today. If you have any question, you can comment in below, and I will try to answer all of your comments. Thank you.